Right, Winchester Mountain, high pass trailhead here. Gonna head up to the lookout is the plan. Starting out from the trailhead here at Twin Lakes. Have had some sprinkles and a little bit of hail, but weather should be clearing according to the forecast. Getting some blue sky. Hopefully those aren't sucker holes. They're just waiting for me to get out here on the trail. It's going to be a steep 1.7 miles up to the lookout, about 1,300 feet of elevation in that time. My first time doing this hike. Should be an adventure. So many blueberries out here. Delicious. Huffing and puffing already. That's okay. First backpacking trip since the canyon, since before the canyon. I'm just happy to be out here. Nice moody days. Passed some bear scat back on the trail. So I am singing and saying, hey bear, a whole lot. Hope to not see it. Okay, my watch says I'm 0.82 miles in. Washington Trail says this splits at 0.9, 9/10, but you've got this side trail going off to the right. I'll post in the video when I edit it what it is. But the trail we want continues straight here. So if you are doing the lookout trail, don't go to the right. I can see our trail ahead. Then further up, I see another one of its switchbacks. My phone said we just hit over a mile. And here on the left is the snow route, which requires scrambling. And if there was snow, this would be the way to go if you're prepared for snow travel. The way ahead was unsafe. So at about a mile in, ignore the turn to the left unless you are specifically looking for the snow route. I believe these are gooseberries. I'll have to confirm that. It's been a long time since I've had gooseberries, but lots of berries on this trail, which explains the very purple blue bear scat earlier. Looks like this may be the snow route scramble coming back into the main trail. Weather's clearing nicely. It's lots of clouds, but getting more pockets of sun. I'll take it. See my car down by the trailhead, way down there. Hey there, car. See you tomorrow. Almost to the pass. Almost to the pass. This next bit looks interesting. I don't know if the trail washed out or just what. .4 miles in. I believe this is the pass. Got about another 400 feet of ascent. About another 0.3 of a mile to get up to the lookout. Ooh, I see another lake down on the other side. gonna have to spend time with the map, figuring out what all I'm looking at. Clearly it's been cold up here because a lot of the trees are coated with a fine layer of ice or snow in their branches. And there it is, the lookout. I'm gonna keep following the trail along, but the lookout just really pops. You don't see it until you're right up to it. This is kind of fun. Here we are, Winchester Lookout, maintained by the Mount Baker Hiking Club, elevation 6,521 feet. We made it. Here we are, boot cleaner I will be sure to use. Okay. Well, and here we are. What an awesome little place. We'll explore it here in a minute. Twin Lakes down there. You can see my car down at the trailhead. Let's see if we can zoom in here. Yep, there's Addie, the Atlas, down at the trailhead. It's a good hike up. And views seem to be clearing out towards Canada a bit, getting some more sun. I think it's going to be a beautiful time to be up here. Very stoked right now. Stoke is high. Lots of cool art that people have done. Real caretaker of this lookout is you, the visitor. Like this one. If you are unhappy, you are not here. Art. I'd like to see a sunset like that up here. Got the rules. A bigger lookout. More art. We got wedding photos up here. That's kind of cool. More cool art. Rocks. And then various accoutrements. I think it's cool to see there's Edward Abbey right here because I brought Desert Solitaire up to read. Looks like it's just about 40 degrees in here. My coming in already getting condensation on the windows. Someone left some clothes hangers, so hanging up my damp vest, damp shirt. Life is good. Well, I am very excited. It is just about time to have my Alpine Air earthy beef stew. Using my jet boil to heat up some water. It's been just about 10 minutes. Let's see here. You can see my breath in here. It's down about 39 degrees according to the thermometer. So chilly. Gotta love it. This is August in Washington. So I'm gonna have myself some hot stew, do a little reading, and get in my sleeping bag. I think it is gonna be an early night. So amazing. I'll be completely socked in clouds. And then the view will open up. But before I can get out here, the clouds come back in. You can just see them moving right now. This is beautiful. Had some sunlight across the way. You can see Tamahoe Lake reflecting down there. All right, dinner is done. I am in my sleeping bag. It's just after 8 o'clock, but the sun is setting before 8 now. And being in a cloud, it's getting pretty dark up here. You can still see some light out there. Just had 4 folks and a dog hike up who are camping down the lake. Props to them for doing it. And I am going to read a while and then go to bed and hope that I do not need to get up in the middle of the night because I think it is going to be cold, at least cold for August. Really glad I brought a 15-degree bag. So good night, y'all. I will see you in the morning. Well, there's definitely a view where there wasn't last night. This would have been awesome for sunset. Had 2 very gung-ho hikers come up. I was not yet awake. Looking off into Canada. Good morning from Winchester Mountain Fire Lookout. It was a cold night up here, definitely below freezing. Had a bunch of mice as companions, so did not get the best sleep. Kind of slept a little while, turned over to get warm on a different side, and then had 2 folks hike up right before sunrise. That kind of woke me up, but that's the joy of sleeping at a fire lookout. It's a beautiful day out there. I was in a cloud all night long. This morning, just beautiful, crisp and clear. Sun came up. Since I'm awake, I am gonna head down the hill. Down the lakes. Number of cars that came in. Beautiful morning to be hiking out. We were camping up there. Such a gorgeous morning. I wish it were a longer hike out now. After yesterday's hike up in the cold fog, this is just redemption. So worth it. Just passed a hiker going up with his full kit and got to give him the good news that he should have priority and get the lookout to himself. But one of the things I love about hiking is everybody on the trail is, well, almost everybody is friendly and happy to be here. You know, big smiles this morning, a little trading in news. It's one of the reasons I like hiking. So many blueberries out here. This was about 30 seconds work to pick. I gotta remember not to stop and eat them all. What a beautiful morning. Very happy right now. Made it back to the car. 3.68 miles round trip according to my watch. About 2 hours, 28 minutes total hiking time. Made it down a lot faster than I did going up. Beautiful morning here. I think I will head down, maybe drive over to Artist Point. But really a good hike, and I would say worth it even in the cold and the fog. Definitely worth it when it's a beautiful, clear day. Hey there, friends. In the car, heading out. If you've read any of the trail reports, you'll know that the road up here can be quite the adventure. This part is just fine. It's flat and well taken care of, but the last few switchbacks to get up here were a bit exciting. Was glad that I had all-wheel drive, and Addie the Atlas does a great job on those. I don't have high clearance and was able to make it, but I would not try this in a lowered Honda Accord, for example. Thanks for joining me on this hike. If you've got any questions, let me know. Happy to give you any intel I can share. Otherwise, until next time, and happy trails.